Hi, Stylist Soul Star here. Yes, I thought let me come on and do another video, seeming as I had the subject there to talk about, so I thought why not. It's something that I've been thinking about for a good while now. It happened earlier this year and it's my last hairdresser's experience, and it kind of played on my mind. You know, when you've experienced something and you think about it and you wish you had done this or you'd said that, but obviously not knowing what I know now, I couldn't apply it to that situation. So let me go ahead and tell you about it anyway. I think it was earlier this year, so say back in January, February, and I decided that I needed a trim. I hadn't cut my hair in years, obviously deciding to go natural back in November. I decided that let me get a little cut on my ends just so it can be nice and healthy. So my previous stylist was back in Birmingham, and obviously it's too far, being as I'm in London, I couldn't go back to Birmingham. So I thought let me try and find a new stylist in London, but I wanted to be a male stylist because I prefer male stylists to do my hair. So I'd kind of known about this stylist from a while ago, but never, seeming as I don't really go to the hairdressers, I didn't really think to go there. So I made an appointment. I'm not going to name this salon actually, I'm just going to tell you guys about it. I don't necessarily want to put their name in the dirt, but you know, I thought I'd tell you about my experience. Yeah, so I made my appointment, and it was for after work. So I went along after work, and I specifically said when I called up to make the appointment, can I come with my hair in its curly state, because I want it cut as it is curly, seeming as I don't wear my hair straight, so there's no point in me blow drying my hair out for them to trim it, because that's not how I wear my hair. So they said that was fine, so I went along, and I think I kind of just had my hair back. So I got there, waited 5-10 minutes or so, gave me the cape, sat in the chair, and he said he looked at my hair and he was like, it's very tangled, or he said it was, he couldn't cut it like that. And I says, well, I asked specifically before I came that can you cut it curly, because I don't want you to have to wash it or do anything to it. I was trying to be cheap because I was just trying to get a trim. So basically he said that he'd need to comb it out, and I says, well, I don't comb my hair when it's dry. And he told me, well, you should do. And I says, no, because your hair, that's when your hair breaks easier, when your hair comes out. And he was like, no, you need to comb your hair every day. So then he tried to say that my hair was breaking, which I know I had a bit in the back, but I knew that my hair wasn't breaking badly. It just needed a trim and some treatments, and it will be fine. So he's then telling me that he wanted to wet my hair so he could comb it out. And I was like, well, no, I just wanted to trim. I didn't want to have to pay extra to have to get this trim. He then said, can he comb it out? And I told him, no, I don't comb my hair when it is dry. And he said, I said, you're not supposed to. And he was like, well, I've been doing hair for 12 years now. I should know. And but basically it got into this big debate, the fact that he knew more about hair than I did. But I'm thinking, fair enough, you are an experienced stylist, but you probably mainly been doing cuts, relaxers, colours. I doubt very much that you've been dealing with natural hair, because if you had, you wouldn't even be attempting to bring a comb to my head without any sort of water or moisturisation to loosen it up. Because I mean, he had literally put the comb, a fine tooth comb as well, a rat tail comb. Really, I don't even use that in my hair at home. So he brought the rat tail comb to my head, and even just from him just putting it in there, I looked at the comb and my hair was in the comb, and I just wanted to beat him up. I was just like, what are you doing? So basically we just had this big debate, and there were some of the ladies watching me as if to say I was crazy or I was being extra or something, but I'm thinking, this is my hair, I should know how to deal with it. I asked you beforehand that You know, could I come with it curly? Can you trim it when it's curly? Not to wash it, or not to blow dry, or not to strain it out. I mean, I know some stylists prefer it because then you can actually see if there's any breakage or how much actually needs to be taken off. But to have my hair cut while it's blown out and while it's straight doesn't make sense, because I wear it mainly curly, so the shape of it, you know, wouldn't be the same as when it's curly. So in the end, you know, not knowing what I know now, like I said, I know a lot more now, and I always think to myself, I wish I could just go back and just tell him, look, you don't know what you're talking about, you do not know nothing, you just know how to relax hair, you know how to colour hair, you know how to cut hair. So basically, I made excuses to leave. I said to him, I haven't got enough money to wash it and trim it, so I'm going to have to go to the cash point. So instead of me just saying, you know what, forget it, I'm just going to go, which I should have done, I made excuses to leave, and then I phoned them when I was at the cash point and just said, I'm going to rearrange. When I think about it now, if that had happened to me now, I would have just told them, look, you know, you can't comb my hair when it's dry. You shouldn't do that to any person with natural hair, or if someone's hair is tangled, it doesn't matter if your hair's straight, you shouldn't be trying to comb it when it's in its tangled state and it's dry. So yeah, so I just ended up leaving and I never went back, and I haven't been to a hair salon since that. So yeah, it's been on mine for quite a while now, and I just think that stylists these days, they need to be a little bit more knowledgeable. They need to know about natural hair and, you know, the processed hair. They need to know about all types of hair basically, because what's the point in being a hairstylist if you only know how to do one type of specific hair? It doesn't really make sense, and it's not very nice for someone to go there and to tell them things that are not correct. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys, and just tell you, I've saved a lot of money not going to hairdressers. I mean, I've never really gone to hairdressers religiously because my hair hasn't been processed for how long. I haven't been relaxing it or doing anything like that. Trims, I wouldn't go that often as well. And now I trim my own hair because I can't trust anyone else, and it's a lot cheaper as well. So I just thought I'd share my experience with you, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye.